Welcome to Galpin Mazda.
Nice to meet you.
You have an interest in the Mazda 6 today?
Absolutely. I've owned a couple Toyotas in the past, and I'd really like to know a little more about this Mazda here.
Well, there are some distinct differences, no doubt about it. One thing that Mazda's done recently is they've come up with this called Skyactiv technology.
Okay.
And it's a really nice way of them re-engineering the car literally from the ground up. And they've taken some of the steel, the heavier steel out of the engine, and lightened up the weight, and then they matched the engine and the tranny together along with a body design change, and with that and all that technology and engineering they're doing, they've actually increased the mileage.
Okay, great.
This particular model is actually getting 40 miles to the gallon.
Oh, wow.
There's another trick they use that I'll show you in a minute that helps achieve that.
Okay.
So let's take a look at the car from the outside first. Basically, you can see they call it a coda design. In fact, they've got a little insignia up here. You'll see it on all Mazdas. It's really nice. It's their design engineering team that puts it together, and it's very exemplary of what the Japanese manufacturing industry likes to do. And so it's pretty kind of nice design. Don't you like it?
Absolutely. Nice and sleek.
Yeah, she flows through the air real good. 19-inch tires. You're going to have disc brakes all around as well. And of course you got alloy wheels. Again, that light alloy wheel helps to increase the mileage on the car itself. But I know you like a lot about the technology and stuff, so let's go around and take a look at some of the inside as well.
All right.
Mazda uses the key that you don't have to use.
Okay.
Basically, you can keep it in your pocket if you want, because once this key is nearby, you have to be within a certain distance of the car, and you can unlock or lock the car with a touch of a button.
Okay, great.
So it's very handy to do that. And you can open either door that way. It's not a problem at all.
Gotcha.
Some of the other technology they're coming up with now is really nice. On the mirror here, if you look in the left-hand corner, there's a couple of squares there.
Right.
If you're driving down the road and you want to make a lane change and someone's in your blind spot, that'll actually light up bright orange.
Okay.
Great safety feature on these cars. So they've done a heck of a job. The inside's pretty snazzy these days. This is the light interior. You can see it has perforated seats. That allows for heated seat action.
Right.
So you got heated seats in this. I've got memory also. So if you have two separate drivers, you can memorize their positions for driving.
Okay.
It's kind of handy. You got your lights, or I'm sorry, your windows and your lock and your mirror right here. Pretty familiar on all cars. A couple of other really interesting features on this car. Traction control, you can turn on or off. This particular button, you reset that when you set your tires. Therefore, if a tire gets low, you're going to have an indicator on your dash.
Oh, great.
It's going to let you know. BSM is your blind spot monitor. You can turn that off if you choose. And then this AFS is actually, what they've done with the Mazda is if you're turning a corner, the AFS allows those lights to actually change about 15 degrees so you can see yourself around the corner.
Okay, great.
It's pretty cool, huh?
Right, yeah.
And then another feature that's very interesting on this car, this is the Grand Touring, so it's got a lot of bells and whistles on it. I know you like the technology stuff.
Absolutely.
This is called lane keeping, and what this does when you switch that on is if you're driving down the freeway and you're feeling a little tired or a little whatever,
Right.
you drift over to your lane a little bit, you hit that white line, and the car recognizes that, and it's actually going to give you a vibration to your wheel and an audible sound as well.
Okay.
So it says, get back on the road, buddy. Nice feature on this car. I like it. And let's go around. Actually, I'll let you go around to the other side. I want to show you a couple of things on the inside real quick.
Okay.
And that door should be open. Again, once you have your key in your pocket or whatever you need, then really all you need to do is step on the brake and this little green light comes on. That lets you know that you're close enough to go ahead and start the car. For the sound thing, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off temporarily so we can hear each other talk. Basically, what you've got here, this is going to have dual controls that allows you to adjust the passenger as well as the driver. So you can have separate climate controls.
Right.
There's your fan right here, makes it pretty easy. You know, I'm going to go ahead and turn it on one more time just so that we can demonstrate a couple of exemplary technology things that we're doing on Mazda today.
Okay.
Luckily, you can take, this is our volume right here. Most everything is accessible right from the steering wheel if you need it as well. So here's your volume, and here's your presets.
Okay.
Safety-wise, you don't have to take your hands off the wheel. You can do it all from right here. Here's your climate control. And then this thing also has cruise control. But in addition, this button here allows you to actually set it down between you and the car in front of you.
Okay.
So when you're in cruise control, you can stay a certain distance behind the person in front. If they slow down, you slow down automatically. You don't have to do anything.
Okay, great.
Change lanes, and it speeds back up to where you want to be. That's a real nice feature. Now, Mazda has that zoom feature you may have heard about on some of the commercials.
Right.
And I'll tell you, they really do a good job with that. You may have seen that little Miata around.
Right, yeah.
And that's actually the biggest selling sports car in the world. And they learn a lot from that car, and they incorporate a lot of that knowledge into their cars, and that's why they have that zoom feature. To that event, what they've done is I can put it in drive, but I can also switch over here to manual, and I can shift it like a clutch, but without using the clutch.
Okay.
So it's a real nice sporty feel that you get to your car.
Absolutely.
In addition, I can change it here, or I've actually got paddle shifters, so you don't take your hands off the wheel. You can shift through the gears that way.
Okay, great.
Nice feature, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Another thing they've done with the engine on this is they've incorporated something they call IE loop. Now the IE loop is a way of capturing energy when you step on the brakes. So you capture that energy, and that energy helps run the electronics, thereby allowing the car to get exceptional mileage.
Okay.
So it doesn't draw from the engine. Okay?
Great, yeah.
And that's how they achieve that 40 miles to the gallon. It's just a fabulous value in this car. I got heated seats, high, medium, low. And then right in the middle here is what's called a commander switch. And this allows you to change anything you're doing up here. Oh, it looks like I have in reverse. See, there's the camera on. Okay?
Right.
So you got a backup camera and everything on this kid. Put it back in park. There's my audio. Again, my commander switch allows me to go ahead and change my electronics right here. And once you get used to that, you don't really have to reach up anymore and take your hands off the wheel.
Right.
You can pretty much control anything right here. So here I'm changing my phone. When I push this button, I can change my station.
Okay.
Another thing you might like, of course, is going to be Bluetooth. And Bluetooth allows you to use your phone when you're driving. And your controls, again, are right here. So you don't have to take your hands off the wheel. When you download your phone, it's going to download your phone book and everything.
Okay, great.
And if you happen to add another person to your phone, you come back to the car, it automatically senses that and downloads your new ads to the car itself.
Oh, great.
You have a smartphone there?
I sure do.
Oh, well, you're going to love this feature. Pandora, you may be familiar with that?
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, right in here, where you plug in for external music, but with Bluetooth actually, you don't even have to plug it in. With Bluetooth, once you connect your phone, you can use Pandora right through your phone, into the car. So all your favorite stations, everything you wanted to do, is right there for you.
Very nice.
Pretty exceptional, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we've had a good time with this car. One other thing I'll show you real quick before we take a drive, just want to show you how that back seat works.
Okay.
And we're going to go ahead and open the trunk. Let's see right here. You carry some stuff around once in a while?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, this allows you to open that trunk. Doesn't like you to do when the car's on them.
Gotcha.
There she is. You got a good sized trunk. These are your new floor mats whenever we get done. But you can see we can fit quite a bit of stuff.
Oh yeah, it's got
You really need
plenty of space.
You need to fit some more, just pull down this lever, and that allows the seat to go forward. As you can see, you got a lot of room. What's nice about this car is pretty much almost completely flat on there, so you can put some pretty long items in there.
Okay, great.
All right. Come on around to the front again. I want to show you the seat adjustments real quick.
Okay.
seat for a second. Okay. Down here, you're going to have your forward and your back. But on this, you can also go up and down. Kind of gets you right in the right position where you like to be for driving.
Right.
You've got automatic tilt here as well as a lumbar adjustment. So, is that positioned pretty well for you?
Yeah, feels pretty good.
Excellent. Well, why don't we take a spin and see how you like the way it feels, okay?
All right, absolutely.
All right, Gerald.